everybody. We are back again. Once again, I'm Ted.
I'm Josh.
And today we're going to talk about something. I know Josh is a fan of it. I'm an okay fan of it. I mean, I like the comics better than the animated movies, but we're going to talk about DC right now, the DC universe.
Yay.
And some things that are going on right now. I mean, like I told Josh and I told my coworker Manuel, I feel like DC right now is taking one step forward and then they take like 3 steps back with their movies, at least. Like their animation is like, I'd rather watch their animation than their movies.
And of course, the Arrowverse is, outside of Legends of Tomorrow, is doing quite well.
Yeah. So one thing I was going to talk about is like, I think one of the biggest things right now that happened is that I already forgot his name because I don't really care about him. Who plays Batman right now? Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck just confirmed that he's not gonna be Batman no more, and that's disappointing because, well,
I thought he was just stepping away from the director's role because he was trying to direct and be Batman.
He retweeted a statement saying, because they just announced that there's a new Batman being directed by someone.
Okay.
And he retweeted it confirming that he is not going to be that Batman. So there's another Batman that's pretty much going to get his own trilogy if it does good. But I'm just like, at this point, I feel like they should just stop doing Batman. It's not stop doing Batman, but like do Batman Beyond or something, or some other.
Well, it's not that they should stop. They need to stop rebooting the Batman franchise.
Yeah,
they need to stop doing origin stories.
And then, but they already had, like, I feel like they already did their thing with the Dark Knight trilogy, and even then, with the problems with that,
they honestly should have just carried that Batman over.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I understand you always got to try new things once, like, you know, because I don't know what really will top the like Dark Knight trilogies, because those are my favorite ones.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there is probably where is she? Like, yeah.
And then of course the original two with Michael Keaton are great.
Yes, and I just feel like, because I feel like without DC. Without Batman, I feel like DC's like, I don't think we're gonna make it. And it's understandable, but like look at Marvel right now. Like, if God forbid if Captain America or Iron Man die in whatever's coming up next, I think they'll do pretty good without them. Yeah. Without one of the two.
Well, I mean, I don't think Iron Man's gonna. I don't think Tony Stark's gonna die.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
I could easily see Steve Rogers sacrificing himself before the movie's over.
Yeah, and if that does happen, like, I'm pretty much sure because they can do without Captain America.
Yeah, well, they've already got a new captain coming in.
Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
And so with DC, like, I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know why they do, like, I don't know, because I feel like once Marvel did the thing, I feel like they were like, okay, we gotta hurry. Like I told my coworker, it's like, all right. What do you want to be? Like, I think it could be Batman. Good. Who do you want to be? Oh, I want to be Lex Luthor. Good. Who do you want to be? All right, good. And this is like, they throw him in the movie and then they do okay. Because like with Ben Affleck, he was okay. Like he in the suit and everything, he reminded me of Batman.
See,
like, not really remind. Like,
my thing is I thought he was an okay Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he was an okay Bruce Wayne.
I didn't think he was a great Batman. And then before we go any further, that I know I've talked to you about this before, but there are some people that make good Bruce Waynes. Mm-hmm. There are some people that make good Batmans. There are very few that actually make a both good Bruce Wayne and Batman.
I like the guy who did it in Dark Knight.
Christian Bale did a great job of playing both Bruce Wayne and Batman. He played it well, and I think that that goes back to his. Obviously he's had an extensive acting career doing multiple roles, and I think his ability to sit there and switch from one role to another helped him in doing the Dark Knight trilogy, of being able to essentially separate the mindsets of both Bruce Wayne and Batman. And so when they were both there, it was still believable that they were the same person, but yet, I mean, if you read the if you read the comics, and you are a Batman fan, you know that Bruce Wayne and Batman are essentially two different people. Mm-hmm. Yes, they inhabit the same body, and yes, essentially Batman is the true Bruce Wayne, but Bruce Wayne, to the outside world, is the persona that he portrays in order to obviously keep people from realizing that he is Batman. you take examples like Ben Affleck. Who was the other one? Why would I blank on the names right now? Ben Affleck was a good Bruce Wayne, bad Batman. Val Kilmer, just straight up bad Bruce Wayne, bad Batman. What is his name? Why can't I think of his name? Oh God, this is gonna hurt. This hurts me.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. There we go. Yep. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I was like,
I don't know how that popped in my.
It's George something, but it's like I don't know why I spaced on that. I know who George Clooney is. Anyways, George Clooney, great Bruce Wayne, bad Batman. But Michael Keaton, he played the roles well. He played both Bruce Wayne and Batman well. Mind you, he played the Batman part a little bit better than he did the Bruce Wayne part. But I mean, the movies were still, very enjoyable. They're still considered classics.
Yeah, with Ben Affleck, when I say I like him as Batman, like I told my coworker, it's pretty funny how I like him as Batman, because when he was Batman, I liked when he was fighting Superman because he didn't talk. It was just animation and CGI. Like it was cool to see it happen for once instead of watching it in animation and reading in comics. Like it was cool to see it happen.
I honestly think now that because of what Christian Bale did in the Dark Knight trilogy, it's become like the staple for what Batman should act and sound like. And because if you notice, Kevin Conroy, who did the voice of Batman in the animated series and several of the animated movies. When he was doing Bruce Wayne and when he would do Batman's voice, exactly the same.
Yeah.
He didn't go with the deeper husky voice. Yeah. I'm Batman. Yeah. But it's like ever since Christian Bale did it, and mind you, Christian Bale pulled it off.
Yeah.
It worked for the way he did it. And obviously that Batman worked for that trilogy.
Yeah. And it's going to be different for every single one.
But it's like, when you hear Ben Affleck trying to do it, it's like, ew.
Yeah.
Why? And I know a lot of people parody the way Christian Bale did the Batman voice, but like I said, it worked for him. Yeah. It doesn't work for a lot of other people.
Yeah, like you just can't make everyone else do it.
Even the guy that's currently doing Batman's voice in the animated series, I don't think we see him as Bruce Wayne too often, but when we do, it's the same voice. He doesn't change. He doesn't try to do the deep, husky voice.
Yeah. And this new Batman might be cool. Like, it's like a lot of people misunderstand. Oh yeah, you're just a Marvel fan. No, I like DC. Like, I grew up watching Batman. My parents are like huge Batman fans. Like,
yeah.
And I grew up watching it, and I have all of them. It's not like I hate it. Like I'm giving my money to DC. Make a good movie. But I'm just saying.
We're hoping that if we keep donating enough, they'll finally make a decent movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking donation now, and I get a free DVD with it.
I mean, honestly, and I don't know if you agree with me on this one, but I think the last decent DC movie, because I haven't seen, or at least that I've seen, because I haven't seen Aquaman yet, and I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet. I know I'm a little behind with that. But the last decent one that I've seen was Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel was good. Yeah, Man of Steel was like, because I guess, I like Man of Steel. What was it, Batman v Superman?
It had a chance to be good, but it failed in that. It set up everything perfectly, and then it just, everything that we've got, we're throwing it away.
Dive, go. Release Doomsday. Fucking Wonder Woman's here. Fuck Aquaman. Who's that? Flash? Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, the nice little thing about Flash showing up in the past was like kind of interesting, and what it might hint at for the future. But it was just I don't know. And then Justice League, it wasn't terrible. Here's the thing, Justice League, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't what everyone had anticipated.
It wasn't that Avengers meant
exactly. And I think, that might be our fault for going in and thinking that it should be that way.
No, it's not. They knew what they were up against.
And that's the thing. But if you notice, DC has always been a little bit darker.
Who was the bad guy in fucking Justice League? Fucking,
wasn't it one of Darkseid's minions?
Yeah, bro. See, I don't remember.
I don't remember his name.
I remember Doomsday.
Well, yeah, that was in Batman v Superman, though.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe.
That's how Superman died.
Did I watch Justice League? What the fuck am I remembering? No, because Superman was in that, and they all fought Superman, right?
At first, yeah, when they brought him back to life.
Okay, yeah. Then I did see it. Then, who the fuck was the bad guy?
Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Nah, dude, it's okay. I'm doing you a favor. No, but,
I mean, it's not something you should absolutely go out and see right away, but
I think you let me borrow Justice League, didn't you? Don't you have Justice League?
I might.
Because I know you let me borrow Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I might have Justice League. I think I do. I don't know.
I don't know how I
don't remember
Justice
anymore.
League. I didn't pay no money to go see that fucking movie.
Oh, didn't we watch it here?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm trying.
I think we watched it together.
Steppenwolf? Was that who it was? Justice League San Diego, with Flash. Steppenwolf carries a sword and a hammer.
Last minute research, folks.
Yeah. Dude, I thought Doomsday was in that one. That's why I was like, all right, I don't mean.
No, Doomsday was was essentially the main villain of Batman v Superman after they finally teamed up to fight.
Oh yeah,
together.
Martha, my mom's Martha.
Yeah, that didn't need to be.
It's just Justice League. Like you said, Justice League wasn't that bad of a movie. My favorite part was when they brought Superman back to life. You know.
Yeah, and they had to fight him.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it was cool because my favorite part will always be because I like the Flash, and the Flash came. And he was using his speed, and he was like running, and Superman just like kept turning, and looking at him. I was like, "Oh and shit, he could see him!" And the Flash was like, "What?"
He never had anybody be able to track him.
Yeah,
but he's going that fast.
And it was cool. When I first seen it, I was like, "Man, fucking Batman came at the end." But I'm like, "Oh yeah, they already fought. They wanted everyone else to get a chance, to get fucked up." And Batman's like, "I'm coming. Hey guys, stop."
Yeah, but outside of that, I mean, DC's always done the animated movies better too.
Yeah, and then shows Justice League Unlimited, fucking Teen Titans,
great shows.
Fucking then the fucking Young Justice, which I love, and I don't want to fucking pay for the service, but I might have to. But Young Justice is amazing.
And I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and I don't know if you've seen this one, but it's when Batman resigns from the Justice League, and there's like 7 other members that go with him.
Nuh-uh. It's like from comics or the show?
No, it's from Young Justice. It's from an episode of Young Justice.
Maybe it's from the new. I don't know.
It might be from the new season. I haven't seen any of it, mind you.
Young Justice is great.
But here's a hint at what could come for the Arrowverse if they decide to bring everything together. One of the things that was happening is we saw Virgil, Static Shock. Mm-hmm. What's his last name?
Virgil.
Okay. Well, anyways, he's there and he's talking to his mentor, and as his mentor leaves, it announces his code name or superhero name. Mm-hmm. It's Black Lightning.
Oh yeah, Black Lightning. Yeah.
So
you know what? I think that is Static Shock. In Static Shock, he went to the future, and then he's seen his future self. He had dread still, but yeah. Virgil Hawkins.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Black Lightning is doing pretty good. But Black Lightning is, I like it. But I don't know. Maybe look up who the villain for Justice League is. I don't know. It says Steppenwolf, but Steppenwolf was the one in. I think is the villain in Wonder Woman. I think.
I don't know. I haven't seen Wonder Woman either yet, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't remember. Leave it in the comments. I know you guys know. Anyways,
yeah, leave it first in the
comments. But what I'm going on is that like with Batman, is this like how many times? Like okay, for instance, the Joker. I loved the Dark Knight Joker.
Oh yeah. Oh
my God.
God, what's his name?
Fuck.
We are having a bad day with names today.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of everything. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck the Justice League villain is. Yeah, and then even the Joker got remade into fucking.
Yeah, but you know the theory behind that, right? That it's not the actual Joker.
Oh yeah.
That it's actually Jason Todd, And he's just basically, he's so broken that he modeled himself after the Joker, the man who was responsible for killing him. And supposedly there's like a lot of hints on in the way he acts and in the
Heath Ledger. Fuck me.
Yeah, Heath Ledger for
Heath
yeah.
Ledger.
Oh yeah.
Heath Ledger was great. I mean, it wasn't exactly like Joker, but he just did the great fucking job of playing that.
Oh, I mean, but it was for the for the series,
Dude,
for the
Dark
movie,
Knight series.
it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was great. It was the way you would expect a sadistic clown to be.
I'm gonna go home and watch it. I remember when that movie came out. I watched it in theaters, and when it came out on DVD, I said, I was like, soon as you pick me up, because my school was around the corner for fucking Walmart, we are going to get this movie. I was like, oh my god, dude, that movie was so good.
Why so serious?
Yeah, and then the whole beginning with the fucking bank thing.
Now everyone gather round. I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Bam. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah, but yeah, Jared Leto, and then Jared Leto's the new one. Well, he was the new one in Suicide Squad, and I mean, I didn't like how he looked. I mean, like you said, you said, it works in certain movies. In like Heath Ledger was in The Dark Knight. This was supposed to be like
Batman, the new Ben Affleck's Joker.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just don't think anything.
And then, to be fair, Jared Leto even said that they cut a lot of his scenes out, which he was upset about. And my coworker was like, because it's bad. Like, of course they're gonna cut it out.
I'm like, and I'm not knocking Jared Leto because he's a great actor.
No, he is. I seen him in other things. He's about to be in a movie for he's playing a vampire. He's playing.
Please, not another Twilight movie.
No. It's for the hero. Like, I think it's for.
Oh, okay.
It's for the superheroes. I think.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't remember if it's Marvel or DCA. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
But it sounds familiar.
Yeah, but he's about to play a villain. Like, I think that's why I think it's Marvel, because they're doing villains too. Well, it's fucking Suicide Squad.
Well, good luck to him for that. But yeah, just his Joker, it didn't. But
Morbius, the living vampire.
Oh, okay. But another Joker that did work was the one from the original Batman movie. The first Batman, Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, yeah. Jack Nicholson is one of my favorites too.
Oh yeah.
I like the gangster role he had.
Yeah, and it was if you notice, Heath Ledger's Joker was basically modeled off of. It was kind of almost like, I almost want to say it's a combination of Jack Nicholson's Joker and the Joker from the animated series, voiced by the great Mark Hamill. Which, when I found out several years ago that it was Mark Hamill that voiced the Joker in my favorite Batman cartoon of all time, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then to see him be able to see him on on YouTube videos and actually do the Joker's voice, it's just, oh my god, I wish I could be that talented. Because he was a great Joker for the animated series. He was probably one of the best.
Yeah. One of my favorite episodes with him is when, it's so funny because Batman's not even in it. It's about the Joker. It's about this guy who works in the office. So I'm not going off topic, but it's not good. He works in the office, daily routine, and then one day he's driving home and fucking the Joker's doing shit, and Joker jumps in his car and says, drive me, go. He needs to get away. And he says, if you ever tell anybody, I will find you. And so the guy moves away and shit and renames his whole family, and the Joker finds him. And he's like, hey, I need you to do something for me. He's another getaway thing. Yeah. And it's over and over. And then at the end, the Joker's like, the guy tells him, no, I'm not doing it no more. And Joker's like, who do you think you're talking to? Like, I am the Joker. And then dude just gets pissed and starts pushing him and hitting him. He was like, dude, chill out. Joker was like, chill out. He was like, I think I need some help. Batman, help. And the dude's like, and it's so funny because he's calling Batman for help for this normal guy who sits at a desk and is beating the shit out of him. It was so funny. But yeah, he was good in the series. And then the Joker's getting a new movie too.
Oh, the one with Joaquin Phoenix? Please don't even talk to me about that. No.
And it's just that's what I'm saying. How many times are they gonna see this in
I'm all down for a Joker origin story, but Joaquin Phoenix, really? Once again, Joaquin Phoenix, great actor. I've loved him in so many other things. Walk the Line, great movie. Hell, I even liked him in Signs.
He was in that. I didn't fucking know he was in that.
It was a much younger Joaquin Phoenix. But, God, please no, not the Joker.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they should, because, for instance, I don't know how real this is, but with the huge success of Spider-Verse, I heard rumors that DC is going to do the same thing and do the Batman, but a Batman Beyond.
Okay.
And what I'm happy about that is that they're finally, because for instance, if DC would do it this way, and it'd probably be, I don't know how they will like it or who the viewers will like it, whoever's listening. If they took the Dark Knight trilogy, right, and said, "Bam, that was it," right, that was it, and then they actually took the Robin or Nightwing person and made him be in the Justice League and take that whole part out, right, or they just focused on Batman Beyond. Someone completely different. I mean, Bruce Wayne will still be there. Yeah. If they just focused on that and then took that off, because he would have been he would have been a teenager. And see, they should have did that something different, because at this point they're just doing the same Batman story, same origin, same thing, different people who don't really fit it, and they're just leaving. Yeah. You can't say...
Because, they've lost their Superman, too.
Yeah, they lost Superman. He's going to be fucking...
Henry Cavill has declined to play the role again.
He's going to be fucking... But yeah, they could find any other pretty boy to be Superman, though. But he's going to go play fucking the Netflix series The Witcher. Okay. Which I seen him in his thing. It looks pretty good. But he looks pretty good as The Witcher.
The games are good.
Yeah, the games are good. It's just you can't say Ben Affleck knew that... Ben Affleck knew that this Batman was a big thing, and then he just walks away from it, or he gets turned away. Yeah.
To be fair to Ben, there were a lot of things going on in his life at the time, so he might have needed to, take a step back and get some space and get his head around, because he was having some real big issues, and not only we'll just say in his personal life. I'm not going to go into it. That's not what we do here. We you and I, we talk about our personal life somewhat, but I'm not going to sit there and gossip about somebody else's. We'll just say he had issues he needed to take, and I personally think that's why he stepped down from the role, is because he felt he needed to take the time, get some space, and get right. And good on him for realizing that. But yeah, I don't think he was the right fit to be Batman in the first place.
Yeah, so what I'm looking at right here is that it says Batman to be announced 2022 animated movie character concept leak. And even if it is a leak, it looks just like it's going to be animated. Oh, it's going to be animated. And if it is true, because some people say it is confirmed, it's a confirmed leak, but if it is going to be animated, just think how good Spider-Verse did. I didn't hear one person say Spider-Verse is bad, and I seen the reviews giving it 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm usually not a huge animated movie kind of person, but I actually do want to see it.
Yeah, and so if they do it, and a lot of people don't understand, with animation, you can do so much more for less money, and you still get the whole thing out. For instance, I know if you guys watch Stormship Troopers. With the bugs, you know what I'm talking
about?
Starship Troopers, yeah. The most recent ones are animated, and when they asked them, why did you switch from live action to animated, is because they have more room to do and express what they want as a movie. And that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's far easier to do things like that may seem, far more unrealistic with a live action film.
Yeah. You can go more. And I'm not saying that they...
That's why Gundam will never work as a live-action series.
Hey, man, that Gundam scene on...
that was awesome, cool. But also it was heavily animated. Yeah. It was all animated. That kind of animation could work for something like that. Mm-hmm. But, trying to merge that with live action, I'm sorry, it wouldn't work.
But yeah, so, they should have just did Batman Beyond or just took the whole Nightwing thing. Because, eventually... Because look what's happening in Marvel. I know I'm mentioning Marvel, but Marvel's already like somewhat ahead. But like Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America, just sooner or later they're just gonna call it quits. You know?
Yeah.
But they have enough set up and left with things they can. So with Batman in the Dark Knight trilogies, I don't even know if that's part of the same. Not even part of the same universe, huh? Is it?
Not officially, no.
Yeah, not officially. So, but like.
Although from what from what I've seen with some hints, the Dark Knight trilogy might actually be a part of the Arrowverse, because when I was doing the editing for the Arrowverse episode that we did a while ago, I was looking for pictures, and I can't corroborate this officially. But as I was looking through pictures, one of it looked like one of the escapees was a woman from Arkham, something like that. And she was looking through shelves of objects. And from what I could understand, the description was saying that this was a part of either Arrow or Flash. But as she's looking through the shelves, and as the camera pans past one of the shelves, sitting on that shelf is the Bane mask from Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, that's crazy.
And if you remember, during the Elseworlds events, when they go to Gotham to try and find Batman, and then they come across Kate Kane, a.k.a. Batwoman, she actually says that, well, yes, she's Bruce Wayne's cousin, he took off after certain things happened. So it almost sounds like they've used the Dark Knight trilogy to set up the Arrowverse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And see, and stuff like that, like...
Which would kind of make sense, because if you look at Oliver, when he does his... earlier on in the series, when he goes from his regular voice to his Arrow voice, it's a lower, huskier voice, similar to the way Christian Bale does his Batman voice.
I just hope that with the new Batman and with the new Batman that is coming out, I just hope that they do the movies, you know, if it's just one movie, right? And then, like, it might get sequels, you know, obviously, because, you know,
Well, and here's the thing, too. They've already got a Justice League sequel that was planned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, if they do this new movie, just throw them into Justice League. Act like just like how fucking in Iron Man 2, like, when they changed the actors for Rhodes, they just played it off. Just play it off. You guys are actors. Fuck it. Just play it off.
I think at this point you just have to.
Yeah, because, like, eventually we gotta get the shit going. You know what I mean? You gotta go fucking...
And I don't know. I think the whole DC expanded universe, at least the film-wise, I think they waited too long. I think they waited too long.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you just
now everybody has this expectation, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting you like that, but I think everybody has this expectation of what a superhero movie should be like, and they don't realize that, other than people who have read the comics, that DC has always had a much darker tone than Marvel.
And that's the thing. So, segueing to, like, the newer movies with Aquaman and Shazam that's coming out, I think, and with those, and I understand that there is a darker universe. Yeah. With those, with Aquaman, there's like so much. Like my friend who told me he's seen it, he said there's a lot of jokes and funny moments in it, and it's well balanced with jokes and comedy.
And I feel like they're basically trying to copy Marvel. Because
and it's not that they're trying to copy Marvel. It's like they sort of need it, sort of.
But I mean, from the trailers that we've seen of Shazam so far,
and I love it.
It looks hilarious, and it looks like it's going to be great. But you know what it looks like? It looks like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, and I told my coworker, I was like, well, fuck, DC needs that little laugh and humor, because look at the jokes that Bruce Wayne did in Batman v Superman and in the Justice League movie. Like, people laughed, but I wasn't laughing. Those weren't funny. They were just... It was just really unfunny. And with the stuff I've seen with Aquaman and the trailer for Shazam, it made me laugh. And they do need that, because I know they're trying to sell. I understand DC is darker than Marvel, but they still need something that will bring other people in who really don't want that much. You know, not everyone is a comic book reader. They just want to see superheroes.
Yeah, no.
and they need that laugh, and that's what I so sort of like about them, those two, because like they made me laugh. Everything else is just like it's dark, and I understand that is how it is, but
Yeah.
they need that laughter, and then another thing like you can sort of see that they're taking from Marvel is that they're giving the villains their own movies as well. It's like
I really don't know how this Joker movie is gonna go.
Joker movie.
just don't.
You got the Joker movie, and then you got the sequel to
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Which for anyone listening, I like Suicide Squad. I don't know what you guys thought. It was okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like movie of the year.
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest movie of all time,
Yeah.
but it was a decent movie.
Yeah, it was.
And with James Gunn taking over, I
Yeah.
think he honestly could make it great.
Yeah, he can make the
With
sequel.
what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, both parts,
And Guardians and Galaxy.
everybody loves them.
Guardians and Galaxy and Suicide Squad are sort of like parallel.
They're very similar.
Yeah, I mean, they're excuse me, they are villains, but yeah, and he can make it work. Like I'm excited to see it. And now with that, you have Birds of Prey coming out, which is a Harley Quinn with Harley Quinn, and that just had a little teaser, and I like how it looked. I know people are, people always have opinions, but I'm excited. It also has Huntress, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's Huntress or Artemis or one of them, and it has Black Canary as well. And I think, so
a movie version of Black Canary.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's fine, and that's another thing they need more characters, and that's what I'm saying. Like with the Batman stuff, like they just need to make the movie, get the shit going, fucking add more people to the Justice League, have that, and every Justice League movie could just rotate fucking people. You know what I mean? You could have Shazam in there, and then maybe Black Canary for one, and fucking
Yeah.
they could just rotate. And it's just that's why I'm just like I don't understand. Like, they take one good step, and then someone left this. They don't want to be that, and like they need to work on who's casting it, because that Lex Luthor was a disgrace. Lex Luthor was one of my favorite villains.
I mean, okay, I understand that there aren't a whole lot of people that like Jesse Eisenberg, because but I like him as an actor.
I like him as I don't even like him.
And I liked him. Honestly, I thought he did a great job as Lex Luthor.
No.
I did. I'm one of the people that actually thinks he did a good job.
No, the Lex Luthor I know was strong. He was evil. The dude just looked like the nerd. Like he didn't even look like I really wanted to skip past his parts. Like it was, and the thing is that he wasn't even supposed to be Lex Luthor. He was gonna be Jimmy, the fucking photographer, which he would have fucking fit. But the fucking guy said, "Hey, wait, look at me one time." Whatever. Fucking Lex Luthor, and that's what I'm saying. They're just fucking picking people just to hurry, like just to fucking get it together. Like it's just like
okay. Here's the thing, and Lex Luthor has never been known for his strength. Okay,
I'm not. When I say strong, I mean like
he's known for his intelligence and his ability to deceive people.
And when I mean strong, I mean when he talks, when he presents himself, he is strong. Whatever he's selling, he's fucking selling. He fucking believes it. Like that's who I think. With Jesse Eisenberg, he was just like, I didn't fucking believe who the fuck he was at all. Like it just was no. Like I'm a huge Lex Luthor fan. Lex Luthor is my favorite villain of the DC universe, and like it's just no way, Jose. Like I don't care what you say.
On that one, we'll have to agree to disagree.
I don't even like the guy's movies. His fucking actor. I don't like any of his movies.
I think my favorite movies that I've seen him in are the Now You See Me.
Oh yeah, he's in that. Huh?
Yeah, the magician movies. Those are great.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah, so many people they I guess they just don't like Jesse Eisenberg.
It's like if they got the fucking Joker and made him like some fucking pushover and fucking who didn't look like think of fucking Jared Leto's Joker, but like he was just like a fucking pushover. Like he was skinny and scrawny and like.
But I mean, he wasn't a pushover in the movie. Lex Luthor was not a pushover in the movie. He almost won.
Okay, so if you get the Lex Luthor of that movie and put him in front of Superman, would you believe that is Superman's arch rival?
I don't know.
If you look at the animated series Lex Luthor and put him in front of that Superman, I can see, oh yeah, that's a rival. That's a fucking rival.
Yeah.
It's just the way they presented it. It doesn't help that they said that he was supposed to be Jimmy. You should have never mentioned that. That could have been a fucking kept secret for the ages.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's just with DC, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, for the movies, there's a lot of issues they've got to work out.
Yeah, the comics are fine.
Comics are fine. I mean, they're doing
series.
great, especially ever since the second reboot.
Nah, I like that shit. Shit's good.
No, it is, and the TV shows are doing great, except for maybe Legends of Tomorrow. Probably not doing so hot, and probably won't be around much longer. And of course, the animated series are still doing great. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've ever really had a bad animated series that they've geared towards a mature audience.
Let's see, I'm trying to think.
That they've geared towards a mature
Yeah,
audience.
I'm trying to think of all of this stuff.
You've had it started with the Batman animated series back in the 90s.
The Justice League.
And then, you had the Superman animated series.
Yeah,
then you had the Justice League animated series. Then it was Justice League Unlimited, and of course, in between those, you had Static Shock.
Give my boy Static movie. He should be next.
And of course, now the good one is Young Justice. Other things here, like there were a couple of like Batman shows that were geared towards kids on the Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. Also, we could also talk about the Titans live action thing.
I haven't seen any of it.
I haven't seen it,
but it actually, from the trailers that I saw, it impressed me.
Yeah, some people say it's good, but I just don't like how you could really have all of them stand next to each other, and then you could really look at who they wanted the star to be. You could, even when they showed like the fucking reveal of everybody, like Robin is like the main focus, which is understandable. He's the leader.
Yeah. But
then you have like everyone else. Like this, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna watch it because I think it's coming to Netflix. Because I remember something on Facebook saying stream it now on Netflix, and I haven't seen it on Netflix. So maybe that's a little Easter egg that it's coming to Netflix soon. I'm not sure. I don't even know what the fuck.
Could just be somebody screwing with you.
Well, it was from DC's fucking Facebook page.
Oh, I don't know then.
And where do you watch that at? What is that on?
It's their streaming service.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So,
well, I think it's CW's. I don't know actually.
Yeah, I don't know the fuck you watch that at. But yeah. So they have that, and
because it's being produced by CW.
Yeah. So,
basically the same people that do Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl.
Yeah.
And Black Lightning.
And then there's a new one called Doom Patrol, and I was telling my coworker about it. I don't know about that. It has Cyborg in it, but Cyborg's not in Teen Titans. That's crazy. But
well, technically he wasn't a member of the Teen Titans. Well, yeah, there in certain continuities he is, but in some he's not, because in most continuities he's actually, or at least in the more recent ones, he's actually the founding member of the Justice League. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's kind of understandable that he's not in Teen Titans.
Yeah, so
I just wish they'd bring the Teen Titans show back. And not
it should be coming
Titans
back.
Go.
Teen Titans Go had little Easter eggs in the ending, so. But yeah, the Doom Patrol. I don't know. Maybe it was just a trailer that they showed. They were like wearing sweater vests or something, and I thought it was a joke, and then it was a real thing. Mm. So that doesn't look that good either. I don't know.
We'll see.
But yeah, but I just don't know what's throwing up. DC just has like a real well, they weren't wearing sweater. They weren't wearing fucking. I'm looking at it right now. They're not wearing sweater vests, but they're like acting like some kind of Brady Bunch happy-go-lucky.
Oh, okay.
But it's not about that. But I don't know. Maybe it could shock the world. But yeah, what I'm just trying to say is that with DC's less like they're just all over the place. They just need to really find not dedicated, because what you said, what's his name had his problems, but they just need to find a suitable role for who they cast for.
Or maybe they should just stick to making TV shows.
Yeah, fucking
they seem to be doing pretty well with those, whereas Marvel not so much.
Yeah, their TV shows they're kind of boring.
But their movies are great, whereas DC's movies tend to suck. Then yep. So I don't know.
But yeah, they just need to just pinpoint who they think is a good suitable person.
Yeah, they definitely need to. it helps if you find people who are either willing to research the character
Yeah.
or know the character.
And that's the thing with Jesse, fucking Lex Luthor. He didn't know what the fuck. He didn't know anything about it. In the interview, when they were asking him about it, he's like, "Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Lex Luthor is. I went in for a role and they gave me this guy." And I was like, "Oh, fantastic." Do some research, bro. The movie. Yeah, but I don't know what they're gonna do. They just need to fucking get things going, because at this point, there's nothing to catch up to, because Marvel's way out there if they want a rivalry.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I think they should create their own channel, make it dedicated to DC superhero shows, and then just do a shit ton of DC superhero shows.
No, just start making everything animated.
No, I mean not everything, because like we said, Arrow works, The Flash works.
No, for movies.
For movies, yes, just stick to animated.
Yeah, like my coworker said, just think if you had. Have you seen the Flashpoint in the animated movie?
Yeah.
Okay, he said, just think if you actually had an animated Flashpoint movie that was actually produced like a big movie, 2.5 hours. Just think of what they could have done with that. More. And it was already good as it is.
Oh, yeah.
Just think what they could have done more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, yeah, you're right. That was pretty good.
Yeah. If animated films had the budget of big films, they'd be, I mean, the hands down. They'd just be able to do so much more, like you said earlier. It's so much easier to do stuff with animated films than it is with live action.
Yeah, so.
And plus, at that point, you don't have to worry about making sure your guy looks like the character. You just got to do a decent voice.
Yeah, but with that being said, I just don't know what they got to do. Hopefully Shazam does good. Hopefully Birds of Prey does good. I'm excited for Birds of Prey. Looking really forward to Suicide Squad 2.
Yeah.
What am I missing? Interested to see if this Batman actually does something cool.
Yeah, DC, you got your work cut out for you, but you've got a lot of potential to make up the ground and really do your fans justice. One thing before I go, I know in the Elseworlds episode, I mentioned about we talked about whether or not a Batwoman show would be happening.
Oh yeah,
I still believe that is going to happen. But one of the things that I mentioned in there was that because I thought it was going to happen because of Supernatural ending, I was mistaken. As far as we know, there is no ending to Supernatural for the near future.
That sucks.
Not for me. I love the show. So I just wanted to make that one quick correction before we go. There is no currently there is no set to Supernatural is not set to end anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I think it's been renewed for at least another 1 or 2 seasons. And of course, they usually play it by year to year when you start getting a show that's gone 15 plus seasons. Mm-hmm. I think we're either getting close to 15 or we're past it. I don't know. Supernatural's been on the air for a long time, but it's still a great show. But with that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Let us know how you guys like DC movies. Let us know what your opinions on it.
Yep. Give us your feelings on DC and in general, or.
Let us know how Lex Luthor sucked. I'm pretty sure no one liked it. I think you're like the only fan.
And who do you think should take over the roles of Batman and Superman for the next movies? But you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can email us at nerdsmakesense@yahoo.com. We are still looking for help, and we've got a lot of big things planned in the future. If you want to know more about that, go check out our channel update that we did last week. Outside of that, I think we're good. So until the next one, guys, we'll see you later.